Didn't want to do it.
No, it was
Hello, everybody.
hey.
Thank you for being here. And yes, we're off to the races. I don't know. I just wanted to say that. Um, wow, Friday. And guess what? Jacob's going to see his daddy over the weekend. So mommy's going to be a little praised. So she happy. Mommy a little happy. Um, Thank you for being here, really. And today we're going to go to Costa Rica. And like I said, I started adding more facts at the end. It's a little longer, but it gives more of a story about the country. And that's what I really want to do. I didn't want to just to get facts and how a commission could make a big impact. So I'm going to turn it over to Chris first, and then I'll be right back. Go ahead, Chris.
Good morning, Marty DeGarmo. What a morning it is. It is raining and warm in Michigan, which I'll take it. No snow, 40 degrees. Feels like a heat wave. I love you, man. I love all of you. Uh, what a day. What a day we're going to have, I think. I think it's always exciting every day I wake up. So happy birthday, my new Coomer, Val DeSantos, and Brian Lewandowski. I knew that guy for 30 years. I still couldn't pronounce his last name, but happy birthday. Hey, big congratulations, and I mean this. And I got it from Minnow, and I was very, very excited to hear Mark Olson celebrating 31 years of sobriety. That is a feat in itself, Mark. God bless you. I hope many people follow your lead. I know you help a lot of people out um, with that issue, and I'm thankful that you're walking this earth, brother. So congratulations, and I hope you go another 100 years like that. Thank God. Prayers today, AI Francine, we're praying for you. Kiana, we're praying for you. Angie, Lynn, and Tyler, your son, we're praying for you. Dane and Darius, Jeanette and Gerard Muller, Minnow and her sister, Marty's son Zachary, his daughter Ashley, Lino Sahu, California individuals facing the fire, the individuals and families that lost their lives on that horrible, plane crash and helicopter. They collided. Horrible, horrible. Anytime I see loss of life like that, it just really depresses me. Dixie Crabtree's brother Darren, Gemma with her eyes, Marion Oliver Aguilar, Harold Fox, and again Mark Olson. Praying for you, my brothers. I love you. Ruthie Pace, I'm going to say it again. I love you, Ruth. We both love you. You're a fun lady. 21 years old she is. Hot. Dave Roseski, we're praying for you. Strength, brother, strength. You got a lot of great ideas, and I know the things you send me, what you want to do. I can't wait for that, Dave. Miss Cindy Hopkins, we're always praying for you. We hope everything's going great. That is from James Yates. Always reminding me about you, but I put you permanently on there. David Switzer and his brother going through some issues with cancer. We're praying for you, David, and your brother, Pat Parent. I love you, sister. Praying for you always that someday you wake up and your breathing is beautiful. Baby Zoe, baby Cam, we're praying for the future generation of this company. Joyce and Melvin, Robin and family, we're praying for you. We know you're going through some battles. We are here for you. We love you. And God is with you. Don't ever forget that. Red and Jane's mom's, Red with his mother has an inoperable brain tumor. And I remind you of these things because sometimes you might forget why we're praying for him. Jane's mother, Alzheimer's and in the last stages of her life. So Jane, Red, we're praying for your moms. Chloe, Julie, I love you both. You know that. Always praying for you, nonstop. P&G, Ash Mafar for his family. His kids are going through a little illness. They're doing great. Keep smiling. Pray for Ash Mafara because why? Because he's an amazing individual. That's why. And his beautiful wife, going, and strong. Marty DeGarmo and his beautiful wife, Dawn, who got the coffee maker going, I think. Did she get it going, Marty? Give me a head. No, she didn't get it going. Uh-oh. That's trouble in the DeGarmo house. But we're praying for you, Ashley, Zach, JJ, Jacob. Hope he has a great time with his father. Love to hear that. Jaden, say some prayers from Jaden. Jaden's a pretty cool dude, man. He's 13. He looks like he's 28, and he's got a lot going. So let's give him some prayers.
Sounds like he's 28 too, right?
He does, and I sound horrible still. And definitely, I'll take some prayers. A lot of messages this morning to me. I want to say, here's my reply to every message that was sent to me this morning. I love you no matter what. I love you no matter what you're going through. And I'm happy about things that are going on in this company because I know it's going to help you with all your situations. Stay strong and stay positive because this company is going to do amazing things. A lot of people, a lot of questions every day. I'm not ignoring these questions. I'm just simply getting so many. I wake up, there's 500 messages on my phone. It's almost impossible for me to get to them all. But know this, that me and the DeGarmo here, we come on every single day at 9 o'clock to talk to you about an amazing thing that's going on in your life, which is this company. It's going to change things for the better. Bumps in the road, we hit them. We hit some walls. We're still here. We're still smiling. Why? Because we know 100% in our heart and our faith and Ash Mafara that this company is going to change many lives for the better. You can't ask for anything more, folks. I wake up to that positive feeling every morning that I'm in something that's so big that's going to take me to places where I never could have got by myself. True that, I'll say, as we used to say at work. And we're all part of it. Whether you are involved, talking on webinars, or you're just sitting back or up in the bleachers, watching down, listening to what people are saying, that's okay. We love everyone. This company is about to blast off, I believe. It's about to shine the light on this world, and everyone will know your name. Marty, I think I got everything. Back to you.
Short and sweet. I want to tell you something that's hard. You may not know it because I don't talk about it as much as Chris does. But the comments, the emails I get, and people wanting a better day today. Listen, the reason some of them I don't answer, I don't have an answer. But I just want to say something. I obviously don't know everything. In fact, I don't know that one day I ever will. But about the company situation, what's happening, where are we at, why, when, where, how. There's one thing I hold on to as tight as I can. It's the movement of the people, you, and the other one is who Mr. Mufara is. That's my driving force. Whatever happened, whatever went on from the day, and it's 6 years ago, the end of this month, the end of next month, that I first saw this, tried to absorb the concept of this company. And like I said, every company that I'm going to give you the last 10 years, 15 years maybe, or 12 years. But the last 12 years, never, ever, with Mike and Dan, I'm going to go back that far, at least 10, 11 years. Never, ever did I go into a company. And remember, I'm telling you right now, we might have been in as many as 50 companies. I use that word loosely because, in my opinion, they were not companies. They were a flash in the pan. But every one of those, we went in 100% positive. We never looked left or right. We went at it like it was unbelievable. We're not going anywhere. And until we got slammed in the face, then we would look somewhere else. I want to tell you, I have enough confidence for at least 4 years, 4.5 years. I'm not going anywhere. I don't look anywhere. I don't think about anywhere. And I want to tell you something so you know. People have approached me many times outside of on passive. They've approached Mike Ellis. They've approached Dan Street. Why? They know we can build teams because I built teams in those. Listen, you got to realize a group of so-called gurus, they migrate around everywhere. They know who can help them grow a business for 6 months or a year. They know. I don't even hesitate. I'm not nasty to them. I said, no. And now they even say the conversation changes. You're still there, Marty. Now they're starting to wonder why. Why? Well, why? They're almost flabbergasted. But they trust me enough to know. First, it might have been, Marty, you're making a mistake. Oh, Marty, you're an idiot. But now it's not that conversation. But I want to tell you, in all of them, every one of them, every month after the day I got in, I started to think less of the company day by day by day by day until the day we left. It was never an upward climb. It would hit a peak, and the peak was self-induced by me, myself, Mike, and Dan, because we looked at everything positive. We're going to go at it. But then you would start seeing or hearing or feeling something's wrong. Never had that, never ever. And I want to tell you something. We go on a webinar and Ash comes on, there's X amount of people show up within 3 days. It's always the same, right? Whatever it is. People know, people that are here right now, there's something you know. Maybe you can't write it down. Maybe you don't know all the details. Maybe if somebody asks you, you can't explain it. Let me tell you what it is. Your heart knows this man has given everything he's got. And I'm going to tell you, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me because I believe whatever happened, any normal, average, and I'm not putting down average is average, person would have walked away. And he didn't. And for what I did, what did I do? Let's break it down. I did a live maybe for 3 years every day. Ooh. But every day that I did it, I could have been doing something. What would I do? Be sitting on the couch watching TV? No, I'm sharing something that I absolutely love. It wasn't working to me. It was doing what I wanted to do with people I wanted to do it with. And now what had happened? I think our core has grown. I don't mean the amount of people. I mean the amount of people that really, truly are in it to win it. I think we threw that word around loosely. I'm in it to win it. I'm in it to win it. I'm here until the end. I'll take a bullet. Where are they at? If you're here, it's more to you than just this. You know it's a good thing. You know it's the right thing. So I just want to tell you, whatever other people are doing or whatever they're saying, listen, I don't waste time on that. I can't think for somebody else. I don't know why they do it. I hear people say, well, I'm doing it because I want to help people until we get launched. If I went out right now, I'm going to give you an example. And I said, hey, there's another business. I want you guys to go with me for a while so you can make money while we wait for Unpassive. Who do you think is going to make money? Me. Me, Mike, Dan, maybe a couple people in levels, that's it. So did I do you a favor? No. You know what favor I can do you? Let you know you're right. That's all we're doing. I'm letting you know, Jerry Nix and Norel Warcon and everybody here, you're right. You're at the right place. But everyday things, money, not enough money, somebody's sick, somebody died, somebody is, and never once can I say, well, if If this was going, I'd be okay. Yeah, if I was 300 pounds less and a girl, I could be a ballerina, but it's not going to happen. And you can't blame something that's going to change your life that it's not here yet. It's happening. It's being built around us. Use a little bit of the heart and the faith you had to be here, and just picture that. And there's a good chunk of you that know that, no doubt. But do I feel bad when people write me and I'm going to do this, I don't have this, I'm ready to do this? I mean, really sad emails that I do answer, but my answer is never, I don't put them down. I just say, look, life happens. Has nothing to do with Mr. Mafar. Has nothing to do with the business. Life happens. This will be ready no second after it's ready. It'll be ready when it's ready, flat out. Not a second later, not a second earlier than that. So I know that. We all know that. Don't focus on that. Let's work on each other. Let's lift each other up. Keep praying for the Mafaras, because I just want you to use common sense here. I was out a whopping $97. Now, I know for other countries, that's $1,000, maybe even $3,000 worth of money. But I want to tell you, where would you go if we weren't here? Well, I got another company. I could build something out. No, you can't. If you could, you would have. Most people can't. These people that jumped out of their businesses, you know why they're doing it? They forgot they can't. And about 2-3 weeks in, they're going, I don't know how to market. I don't know how to do this. That's why I'm saying, I love everybody enough to just say, pray, we're going to get through it. Yes, it's bad. I don't believe in blaming somebody or something or whatever. When the smoke clears, and whatever time we have left on this earth, that it could be better than you could ever imagine, that's worth waiting. That's worth the day that we wait, or the 2 or the 5 or the 10. I don't know what it is. But please realize, you send this stuff to Chris, he reacts different. Chris wants to be mother hen. He wants to fix it. No, he does. He wants to fix it. He takes it personally. I personally feel bad, but I don't want to pretend like I can do something when there's nothing to be done. I have many friends in here, really close friends like Mike Ellis. Time went on a little longer than we thought. And we found out something happened, okay? He went back to work with his brother. And I'm not talking about desk work, lifting, getting on your knees, standing up, on your knees, getting back up, putting tile, do it. He's working like a 20-year-old. Do you think he wanted to do that? No, but he realizes this is temporary. Whatever's happening isn't quite ready yet. But I can guarantee, if you ask Mike Ellis or you ask somebody else that went back to work, would you want it to come early and only last 3 months? No. We have a foundation. You guys can't see it. I can't see it, but I'm telling you, is massive. Massive. I want to say, every minute, every hour, every second, somebody somewhere is building a dream for all of us. I believe that until I'm told different. And I'm not being told different. I don't see it different. We saw Mr. Mafara come on. I know somewhere in there he's like, does he want to say something or what? Yeah, but he knows this is the right way to do it. Let's just wait until we find out what's going on. We don't know details. Listen, when people say, I believe this and I believe that, I believe I can fly. But if I jump off a building, I'm a dead man. Okay, I can flap all I want. This big ass is hitting the earth at 125 miles an hour. So let's just take care of each other the best we can. Pray for people. I don't like what's going on. Listen, nobody here is life stories as much as we do because we're talking to so many people. But I put it inside, and I can't wait until chapter changes and we start seeing things that we're looking for. I get it. I get it. I mean, I thought this, I thought that, but I realized that I changed my mindset about 3 years ago. I do not get up in the morning and say, I do not get up in the morning and wonder, is today the day? Never, never. You know what's going to be? One day, today's the day, and I'm going to go, oh shoot, this is awesome. But I don't waste time thinking about it the whole time. I never. And I'm just saying, if there's something in life you need to do to make things better, do it. If you need to get a little extra work, I had a lady write me and say, I'm in a dilemma. I'm working a few hours a week. Do I wait? No, don't wait. If you can get more hours, get them. Yeah, but then I won't be doing everything. And that's okay. You're dedicated. Look, you show up. Whoever's here shows up. I don't care who you are. We got as many Indians, Americans, UK, whatever, or here every day. Sometimes fluctuate we're almost 400 people here. Do I have to ask you if you're dedicated? No, you're dedicated. You're here. It's simple. Just waiting. Can't wait, but I have faith and since 2018 in it to win it. There you go, Jerry Price. Heard Jerry's Price. It's always there. He's always listen. If my
Prince.
Oh yeah, Prince. I'm sorry. If I know it, Ash knows it. Don't think he doesn't know. He knows. He knows who the dedicated people are. You're not going to be left. It's not like I don't like you. It has nothing to do with like or not like. People stuck with it. And by the way, if you're having a meeting and you want to invite me and Chris and we think it's going to help, we'll come. But I'm not going to get into, well, what do you think about this? It doesn't matter what I think. It's what I know. I focus on what I have, I can grab a hold of and hold on to. You know what that is? Ask my father. The details around that, what the frick do I care? He didn't leave. Something's going on. I'm good. Oh, you're naive. Maybe. But that feeling about things and what's going on, and this is what I lived by my whole life. It suited me well for 65 years. I'm going to keep going that way. And I know the man that's running it, his best friend is God. I cannot remember a time I didn't talk to Ashwifar and God wasn't mentioned. That's good enough for me. That's enough. So be happy. I'm happy. Really, I you know why I'm talking? It hurts my feelings. It hurts how I feel when people are so anxious. Pray that you're not anxious. Pray that you work on something you can do. Spending time worried about things you have no control over, it's really a waste and it's not good for you. But what do you have control over? Learning new things, finding out things. You know, when I first started going country to country, it was for me. For me to go, I said, well, we got to give some kind of value to everybody. I'm here every day. Chris is here every day. We did shine the light. Everybody that came, we ran them through. Other people did it. I felt good. It's a good thing, lifting people up. I said, how can we add more value? Well, let's start pointing out countries where people are from, the people that come here. It did more for me. Trying to shine the light on others was so bright I need sunglasses because it worked for me. I learned things I didn't know. It put perspective in the company. Now I walk around and people say, I want to make 10 grand a month. Do you know we're going to change the world? Change the world with 500 a month. 5. That will impact the world. It's going to change. Boom, 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 boom. $500. Go look at the statistics. It's scary. That's where we go. And then let's move up then. When that poor family in Africa or India or Bangladesh is making 1,000 a month, what's everybody else doing? You know what I mean? That's just so powerful. Anyway, I'm going to go to Costa Rica. I'm sorry it took so long, but thank God Red doesn't butt up to this hour because we're having trouble making the hour. But I just wanted to let you know I do care. Chris cares. I know you drill him with stuff about, well, I got this going on and can you help me? And Chris is not a bank. This guy helps everyone. No, I'm not kidding. Like, you don't even know. And he takes it personal. Like, oh, there's a lady in Timbuktu. She's really having trouble. I'm not really sure what to do. Chris, there's billions of people having issues. Let's work with what we can, because the sooner we uplift who we know and we move forward, then we start painting the world a different color. Because you can't help everybody. I wish I could. But if we get going and help each other and get people's mind set on they deserve it, you got Vivine Benny for one, right? Do I have to think, oh, she's going to do good when she starts becoming abundant with things in this company? No, we know her. Everybody here, I can name them all. Everybody's going to take care of themselves and blow this thing up. That's good enough for me. And the best thing we could do, pray for Ash that his adversaries get knocked to their knees, whoever it is, whoever's holding it back. Because I know for a fact Ash built wisdom over all this. He knows things he didn't know. That good's not always an easy thing to do. Wouldn't you think building this company should be easy? The guy wants to help everybody. Oh my God, everybody's kumbaya. All the world's going, Ash, go, Ash, go, Ash. That's not what happened. You want to do what? You want to give everybody an even playing field? You want to make sure that everybody gets a good education? You want water to flow where water doesn't? You want shoes on people that are barefoot? You want to put shelter over people in the street? Whoa, you're rocking the boat, buddy. That's not the way things work. That's sad, but that's fact. Good is not easy. Should be. For naive people like me, I just think, oh, this is great. It's going to work great. People are going to love it. Not so much. So, like Ash said, and I believe this, we're going to do very, very well unless God says no. And all things are pointing towards God's going, come on. I'm going to run you through some ragged stuff. You're going to go through basic training, Mr. Mafara. But when you come out, you're going to be in a position to run this even better. He went through basic training. SEAL Team 6 basic training. But you learn from it. We all did in a little way. Not like Ash. But the not knowing, it can be stressful. I get it. But let's take care of each other. Shine the light on each other. Lift people above yourself. Because while you're focusing on others, it gets rid of the anxiety. You don't have time for it. Anyway, once again, I'm going to tell you I'm sorry for talking so much, but I'm not. I can't keep saying that. I talk too much because that's who I am. All right, here we go. We're going to go to, Chris, do you have anything you wanted to say before I go live?
But I just want to kind of touch on what you just for a second. I do have people that promote different things to me literally every day. Not sure why they would do it to me, but remember this. When we get going, and I don't know exactly what Ash is going to do in the future for things, but all you people that do MLMs or you sell products, it's all going to be times the 100 when this company launches. And the majority of you, I'll say this, I think I know this, the majority of you are in MLM somewhere. You're selling all the same things to the same people. This pool we have is overloaded with MLM products, which in the future You're going to be able to drive traffic to your little business through this company. So don't worry about promoting. I get it. Oh, wow, there's 1 million people in here. I'm going to do something and I get all their attention. My attention, Marty's attention, Red's attention is 100% of this company. Period. Do what you got to do to survive, like we said it. We're not telling you what to do. But why would you saturate something that's already saturated? Why don't you wait till we get going and then saturate what you're selling to the world?
And one more thing to add to that. If I said to you, I have something else until it launches, this will help you, be careful.
Yeah.
Because I'm only saying that because I have a bigger influence. I have more people on this list. And the only one that's going to do very, very well, if there's very well to do, will be the person that asked you the question. No, I'm just saying. And that's just be careful. Don't spend money on something that you think you're going to. Just remember who Ash is. Remember why we're here. Remember that you probably don't know how to market. Just remember what it was like. That didn't change. Time doesn't make you a marketer. I've been in this company for 6 years. Break, something pops up, I'm going to do it because I know how now. How? Waiting doesn't make you smart. If it did, we'd all be geniuses. It doesn't. So just take it easy. We've come this far. We're at the 90-yard line. We got 10 more yards. We're done. So anyway, let me go to, what did I say it was? Let me see.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica, man. Okay, we're going to Costa Rica. It's a little longer because I added stuff, but here we go. Hello. This is Marty. Going to Costa Rica today. Little backstory. The business that I love to share. I have been with this company for 6 years. My journey in online businesses has been 20 years this year. And in the beginning, the reason I went online to look for a business, I need to make more money. My family was growing faster than my income was. And then I found myself on disability. Stuff happened and unplanned for sure. And now I'm living on 60% of what I made. So I said, I'd like to find something. So I went online. And I don't know how many businesses I've been in, maybe 50. And to make a long, crazy story short, none of them were what I thought. And I got the same song and dance as everybody else that does this. You get in, it's a great idea, best business that could ever happen. The products are off the chart, and you're going to make bank, bank, bank in a very short amount of time. None of that happens. It doesn't happen for anyone. And even after about 10 years, where I did learn how to market, I could drive fresh visitors, not bought like solo ads, email marketing and all that, where you buy a list and all that. That's all garbage. You got to know how to get fresh eyes, targeted traffic to your website daily. Many. Anyway, about 10 years ago, I joined up with a couple people online that through, I think it was meant to be, I met a couple gentlemen and they had skills I didn't have. And between the three of us, we became pretty good marketers where we could build very large teams. But the problem kept happening though. We couldn't build, either the business would disappear, the company didn't do what they promised, you're selling products that nobody really wants, you're selling products that you don't even want, and the worst of all, at the end, before we all three of us found this company, or the company found us, was no matter how successful we thought we were in building teams and getting in there and starting to make a little money, you can't bring anybody with you. You cannot. Now, you can bring a handful here and there, but guess what? If they don't have the same skills that you have, they fall away. So you're actually in a business where you have to learn how to dig a hole quicker than the dirt falls back in. What kind of business is that? That means you're not even treating people like people. And I'm a people person. I want to meet. I want to know the people that are working with me. I don't care if it's 1,000 or 10,000. And I want them to feel comfortable, you know. So I don't want to hide my face. But most of those businesses, if not all of them, I think all of them, I don't remember ever seeing once in a while the guy that's running it or the woman. And sometimes it's not even a name. It's like Dr. X or Mr. Smiley or crazy. Anyway, I wanted to find a business, same as my business partners, where we could grow and everybody gets the same playing field. Everybody can win. Not get rich quick, not a handout, not charity. That's not what I'm saying. But where everybody has the same possibility without massive amount of skill. Okay, that takes me where I am now. And we're in a business now where anybody, anywhere, any woman, any man, any color, any religion, any country, I believe, has a chance and the opportunity to build a business no matter who you are or where you're from. And that, to me, was the best thing I ever heard. Yes, I know gurus. I happen to be a mini guru, I guess. But it's not what people think. You know, I didn't like it. I like the concept. I didn't like the way it was. This company, everybody has a fair shake. Anyway, that's why I'm here. Why I'm bringing up Costa Rica. I do every country in the world. And I try to compare a commission compared to how it would help not everyone, but the people that live in Costa Rica. And then I moved to Germany, and then I moved to different countries because we got to relate to people. Yeah, I could get on here and say you're going to have a jet. You're going to be walking to a jet with your perfect kid and your perfect wife and your perfect husband in a $25 million jet, and you're flying off to paradise. That's fake. That's just fake. It's not reality. Reality is the people in Costa Rica want to know, how can I feel free? How can I get to the point where I can live the lifestyle that I've dreamt of? And that's what I believe with all my heart. This is what this company is all about. In fact, the CEO everybody knows who he is. He is the kindest, most generous person I have ever met, period. It's crazy enough that I meet this guy and he happens to have the brains, the money to build a business. And this is what he said. I have an AI business with heart. And he said, if you have one Mother Teresa did so much in this world, everybody knows who she is. Imagine if you had 1 million. And what he wants to do is uplift humanity. And when I heard that the whole deal was fill your pockets. And when you're done filling your pockets, together, let's uplift humanity. And that was enough for me. I'm sold. And I stayed here. I will go nowhere else. I'm looking nowhere else. And the company now is getting ready to launch to the world. It has a massive foundation. It's global. It was built to last, and it was built to change the world. Now, all I can tell you is you don't know me. I could be a lion sack, a boo goo bomb, but you can get in when we launch, take a look around. If you don't like it, leave. But if you're looking for something different and you're sitting at home going, is this as good as it gets? It's not. It's not. Everyone, anywhere, it's unlimited success if you want it. And I've never met better, nicer people in my life. Never. Because there's no competition. And a lot of those busy smile and you shake hands, you got a nice suit on, you're walking in a. But the point is, I want to beat Bob. Bob wants to beat me, and Mary wants to beat me. And that's not in this company. Anyway, what I want to do is give comparisons and commissions so people can look at this and say, how does this help me in Costa Rica? How can I look at this in baby steps? So what I did was, hypothetically, I took a product A is where it costs $100 a month. Someone comes to our company and purchases that product, and the company says, we're going to pay you 25% commission. Okay, will the company pay 25%? There was a mini launch over a year ago, and that's what they paid. And I know, this isn't my opinion, I know for a fact this company is going to give as much as they possibly can. That's just fact. So let's just use hypothetical right now because we haven't launched yet. We don't know the details. I know who he is and what he's done and where he's at. That's it. Wherever he goes, I'm going. So here's what's up. So you buy product number one, A, to get 25% commission. So I went to each country and I said, look, what do we got? So we go to Costa Rica, and we know they use a currency called, it's Costa Rican currency. It's broken down. It's colon, Rican colon. CRC, urban household average, monthly, 1,173,278 CRC. Monthly income compared to US dollars, $2,340.07. Yearly income, 14,079,336. Yearly US dollar, you got to do a comparison because I don't know what that money means value-wise. $28,080.84. So that means let's do this easily. That means to match these incomes through $25 commissions monthly, you would need $25 commission times 94. I'll show you. 94. You have 94 sales, okay? Times $25 equals 2,350. 2,340. It's rounding up. The same goes for a year. $25 sale times 1,123 equals 28,078, 28,080. There it is, round it. Now, let's not skip the gears here, okay? We're not going to go to overdrive. Just imagine if you made 10%, right? 94 commissions a month, you made 10%. So you made 9.4. 9.4 times $25 commission, $235. Now, you can relate to this in your country. How? What could $235 do for you? Some groceries, gas for your car. So imagine starting to chip away at your expenses by commissions. That's 10%. Let's do 20 times 2. $470 a month. Let me tell you, if you're making $2,340 and you could add another close to 500, would that rock your boat? Yes. And I don't want to go pie in the sky. Let's be realistic. Can these numbers be matched and you make 100% what you are now? Yes. Can you make a walkaway income? Yes. But I'd rather relate. Let's break it down. It's a business. It's not get rich quick. But finally a business you can win. That's how we have to look at this. Everybody gets in these get rich quick, and guess what? They get poor quick. They lose money quick. That's fact. Go look it up. 20 years, I know. Okay, that's 40%. Okay, if you double that, $940 a month. Now you're talking pretty big stuff. Imagine having an extra $940 a month. And then eventually double your income. It's possible. Not only possible, it's doable. And you don't need massive skills. They will make it as easy as possible for you to reach these goals. And that to me, when I've never seen it before, never seen where the company focuses on you and me as much as this company. Now, let me tell you something else. What are we selling? We're selling products that are in high demand. We're not reinventing the wheel. We're making the wheel better. Example, video conferencing. You know who they all are. They're big. They're huge. Since the pandemic, everybody has video conferencing. Almost everybody. Imagine if you could make it higher technology, more functions, 10, 20, 30% cheaper. And on top of that, as you invite people, you can make a commission if they want it. What are people going to do? They want a good deal. They don't want shenanigans. They don't want crap. They want, when they pay for something, they get a good deal. And down the road, they don't get any hidden, well, if you pay extra, you can get, that's not this company. And by the way, so you have one customer buying products. How about the 20, 30 customers you have a month? A new product comes out every month. Now what do you have? Some of those people will buy 2 products. Why? Because they need it and they're using it. These products will be in high demand. Powerful stuff. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So let's move down. I love talking about countries, what their imports, what they produce, because if you go on the news and hear about countries, it's usually bashing them. It tells the bad things. We all got bad things. We don't live in a glass house, and you shouldn't be throwing stones. So top product production, exports by Costa Rica. Medical instruments and apparatus, $7.6 billion value 2023, 42% of their total exports. Would you know that if you didn't see this right here? I wouldn't have. That's amazing. Fruits and nuts, including bananas and pineapples, $2.5 billion a year, 14% of their percentage of their export. That's huge. Miscellaneous food preparation, $1 billion. Electrical machinery and equipment, $804.8 million. Plastics and plastic articles, $520 million. Powerhouse. But what I found when I'm going to these countries and seeing this, all this wealth, sometimes I don't see it here. Ask yourself why. I don't know. Here's some more interesting facts about Costa Rica that we might not have known. Nature and wildlife, over 500,000 species. Costa Rica is home to about 5% of the world's biodiversity, despite being only 0.03 of Earth's land mass. No army since 1948. Costa Rica abolished its military, redirected those funds to education and healthcare. Wow. 25% of the land is protected. The national parks and reserves cover 1/4 of the country, preserving incredible rainforests, volcanoes, and beaches. Economy and lifestyle. Happiest country in the world. Costa Rica consistently ranks high on the Happy Planet Index thanks to strong sense of community and pura vida lifestyle. Renewable energy superpower. About 99% of Costa Rica's electricity comes from renewable sources: hydroelectric, wind, and solar. Booming digital nomad destination. Costa Rica has introduced long-term visas for remote workers looking to live and work in paradise. Food culture. Top global pineapple exporter. If you've eaten a pineapple recently, there's a good chance it came from Costa Rica. Coffee excellence. Costa Rica Costa Rican coffee is world's famous by law. Only Arabic beans. I hope I said that right. The highest quality can be grown. Fiestas and festival all year. Costa Ricans celebrate with lively parades, traditional dances, and delicious foods. I know one thing. After finding this out, I want to go. Fantastic. Costa Rica sounds like an unbelievable place. Anyway, thank you, everybody. It's good to know these really, really awesome things. Oh.
Bravo, bravo.
No, I mean, it definitely makes you think about, man, I'd like to go there now that I found that out.
I got a lot of friends. I've never gone there myself, but it's sad. This is a real. Levine was giving some stats in the chat about it, and I thought about this the other day, and I think we've touched on it. Some of the richest countries in the world that are walking on gold, diamonds, oil, minerals, got the poorest people.
I know.
Never understood that, man. Let's change that. Because you might be walking on all those amazing things in your country, but what this company has to offer is going to put it right in front of you, and you're going to be able to hold it. The other things you probably don't have control over, even in the United States. We don't have control over a lot of things that we should have control over. Take control of what this company is going to do. Grab it. Hold on to it. Share it. Couple things. Have faith. God does miracles things every single day. Stay loyal. Pray like there's no tomorrow and get excited. That's what this company wants you to do right now. I'm saying that. Loyalty, faith. God's love is going to take us wherever we want to go. And I believe this company is full of God's love. And we're here to help every single country in the world. Literally. So just hang on to that. Wake up every day with a different way of thinking. True that. I love those two words. Used to say that all the time at work. True that, baby. True that. Amen. Praise the Lord. It is coming. I don't care what you think. It is coming. Marty, I'm done for the day.
All right, I gotta say one thing. Gemma, I see you. Gemma comes on and say, "You never see me. I see you. I see Angie Lynn. I see, oh my God, a lot of people here today. Danish Kurjar, Fitmata.
Oh, yeah, Fatmata. She just reached out to me. I added her to the prayer list. She needs some prayer. She's going through some tests, health reasons. So add Fatmata to your prayers, guys. Say a prayer for everyone. I really do. I may not be able to say 1 million names every day, but I do say the world. Trust me. I can tell you a story right now of the prayers I've been praying, and things are happening in my life. And things didn't always happen in my life when I didn't pray. But I found out one good thing. When I talk to God and I get God involved in my life and I get involved in his life, positive things happen. I still believe he brought me to this company. I still believe he brought me to come out and talk about this. He definitely brought me closer to DeGarmo. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but it's fun. But it's nothing but positive. The big P, positive. Stay positive. It's all going to happen. You just got to give it time. That's all.
I want to add one thing really quick. You know, we have my daughter's, originally we had my daughter's 3 children, Alexis, Jaden, and Jordan. You know, Jordan is Shorty or JJ. And we worried because my daughter had another boyfriend and had another son, and his name was Jacob, who's living with us now. It was really hard on us because we didn't know where he was. We knew they were going through some issues, and we thought, oh my God, what are we going to do? You know, and there was one point we thought about maybe we go fight to get him, whatever. And then finally, Mr. Mufaro told me this, by the way. You know, you got to pray about it. Things can work out. They'll work out. Communication's but sometimes when you're involved, you don't think clearly. You just think like a complete, you know, I want to conquer the world. And we prayed about it and prayed about it and prayed about it. And at the point, his father didn't even talk to us. I mean, trust me, he didn't send me any freaking Christmas cards. All right. We had some bad issues. He calls Dawn, just to give you an example of the power of prayer. He calls Dawn and says, you know, my aunt was watching Jacob while I'm working, and I can only see him on the weekends. And I got up one day and God told me he needs to go to the DeGarmo house. He called up and said, I want the best for him, and the best for him is with you guys. And we were in shock. This big thing we're going to do, we might have to get nothing. He delivered him here. He walked in the other day, even shook my hand. We talked, and I'm like, and I told him, I said, you know, you really did a good job with him. He's a good kid. He's super smart. He's 4 years old, going on 45. He's a lawyer. He's dump truck, eats like a man. But no, I mean, think of all that stress. We were stressed over it. For one thing, we barely survived now. Another kid comes in, but we thought we get the kid to come, God will provide. And everything just worked out. God's running, he's my accountant because my numbers don't make sense. And now he's here. In fact, he's going to see his father over the weekend, and we go get him on Sunday. You know what? Pray, leave it at God's feet, and walk away. As hard as that is. And I'm a control freak. I want to fix everything like Chris. I mean, I want, no, I can fix, no, Dingleberry, you can't fix it. There's things you can't fix. So I love the idea. Not only do I think and believe this is going to uplift humanity, do you know why I believe it? Because at the helm of this company, the true helm of the company is God. And his first mate is Mufaro. Anyway, that's all I have. I wanted to break up that story. I don't know why. Stop talking, Chris, because you keep reminding me of something else to say. I see all the people, but I'm glad I yelled out, Gemma. Gina Leva's always here. Everybody. We got so many people. I mean, Jerry and Nate. We got Indians, a lot of Indian families here every day, every single day. Arena S. Sella, amazing woman. She's here every day. She's here as much as I am. Anyway, we'll see you all, and God bless everybody.